Hello everyone, it's time for another EU News update, and we have a lot to talk about today. As always, for any merchandise you see in this video, there will be links in the description where you can either buy or pre-order them. Three-time Oscar-winning sound mixer, Steve Maslow passed away due to cancer on April 27th at the age of 81. He was born on October 17th, 1944. After high school, he worked as an equipment roadie in 1969 with the rock band Strawberry Alarm Clock, setting up their sound. He quit college to become a recording engineer in the music industry. After the work started to dry up, he made himself available in the film industry, including working on music-related films like The Last Waltz, Hair, The Kids Are All Right, and Rust Never Sleeps. He worked with George Lucas on More American Graffiti, Empire Strikes Back, and Raiders of the Lost Ark, the latter two earning him Oscar wins. He also won an Oscar on the Keanu Reeves film Speed. He was also nominated working on the films Dune, Waterworld, Twister, and U-571. His resume included so many recognizable films that he worked on over 50 years. 16-time Oscar-nominated sound mixer, Greg P. Russell wrote on Instagram, "We lost one of the best, and so many who loved him are heartbroken today. We'll miss you, buddy, and thanks for all the memories. Anytime he ever walked onto a stage I was mixing on, he'd walk over to me, lean on my shoulder, and say, 'You're not going to leave it like that, are ya?' Love to laugh with him." He is survived by his wife Rana, son Travis, and a granddaughter. Stage and screen actor Michael Pennington passed away on May 7th at the age of 82. He was born on June 7th, 1943. When he was 20, he joined the Royal Shakespeare Company, whose roles he would perform over the next half-century, alongside some of Britain's leading stars. Critics praised his performances in the title role of Hamlet in 1980. He received 4 nominations for Oliver Awards, Britain's equivalent of the Tonys. He went on to have more than 70 screen roles across his career, including starring opposite actress Meryl Streep in The Iron Lady. Though primarily a stage actor, his most notable role was Moff Gideon, commander of the second Death Star in Return of the Jedi in 1983. He was regularly reminded of that fact as he told an interview in 2003, "I've done 20 years of plays since, and people still write for autographs, saying, 'If you ever do any more acting, please let us know.'" There were even a number of scenes that were cut from Return of the Jedi that were later released on Blu-ray, featuring Moff Gideon, like being choked by Vader, or showing some hesitance at carrying out the Emperor's order to turn the superweapons laser on the forest moon of Endor. Michael Pennington also co-founded the English Shakespeare Company, alongside theater director Michael Bogdanov. He was truly one of the most renowned Shakespeare actors of his generation. Legendary voice actor Tom Kane passed away due to complications from his 2020 stroke on May 18th at the age of 64. Tom's voice acting career shaped many of our childhoods in the 90s and 2000s, through film, television, and video games. His deep authoritative voice may be recognized through his role in the Powerpuff Girls as Professor Utonium, as well as the villain Him. He also voiced Darwin in The Wild Thornberrys, Monkey Fist in Kim Possible, and Mr. Harriman in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. As far as Star Wars goes, he's been involved in a plethora of different projects, going back to the 1996 game Shadows of the Empire, and X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter in that same year. He also voiced roles in the games Star Wars Rebellion, Droid Works, The Phantom Menace, Episode 1 Racer, X-Wing Alliance, Force Commander, Jedi Power Battles, Starfighter, Super Bombad Racing, Galactic Battlegrounds, Rogue Squadron 2, Racer Revenge, Jedi Starfighter, Jedi Outcast, Galactic Battlegrounds Clone Campaigns, The Clone Wars, Bounty Hunter, Coder, Jedi Academy, Rogue Squadron 3, Battlefront, Coder 2, Republic Commando, Revenge of the Sith, Battlefront 2, Empire at War, Lego Star Wars 2, The Force Unleashed 1 and 2, and SWOTOR. He also voiced Yoda in both the Clone Wars microseries and 2008 cartoon, in which he also voiced Admiral Yularen and the narrator that introduces the plot of every episode. Clearly, he was adored by LucasArts and Lucasfilm, as well as his many fans who grew up with him. The Twin Suns Foundation, a charity network that specializes in donating Star Wars books to schools and children's hospitals for 10 years now, performed a first for their organization. On May the 4th, they conducted 2 donation events at the same time. Twin Suns volunteers visited both the Children's Hospital of Orange County in California and the Joe DiMaggio Hospital in Florida. Both locations were assisted with the lovely folks at the 501st Legion. And in total, over 110 books were donated. These events mark the first 2 of the 10 planned donation events set to occur in 2026. As always, if you want to help the Twin Suns Foundation, you can always donate to them directly on their main website. Let's get these kids some Star Wars books. On May the 4th, Lucasfilm Games revealed this poster of several Star Wars video game characters. It's a pretty decent poster, even if I don't recognize some of the Disney characters, but people have been understandably pretty stoked that it showcases a handful of EU characters on the left side, like Revan, Bastila, Cineoteral, Malgus, and Lego Boba Fett. It would be nice if this was an indicator that we could see potentially some new Legends games. Fingers crossed. In book news, on May 19th, Star Wars Legends Legacy Omnibus Volume 1 was released. A new evil has arisen, shattering a resurgent empire and seeking to put an end to the Jedi. The Sith Lord Darth Krayt sits on the throne. Only one hope remains, the last remaining heir to the Skywalker legacy. Cade Skywalker may be strong in the Force, but years after a tragedy, he is a bounty hunter working with Jariah Sin and Delia Blue. Reluctantly finding himself at the center of a galactic turmoil may force Cade to embrace his heritage. But will the path of which he embarks be one of redemption or damnation? This volume collects Star Wars Legacy Issues 0, 0.5, Issues 1 through 36, and Issue 41. In France, the collector's edition of Star Wars Legends The Empire Volume 6 was released on May 13th. The Empire rules the galaxy. But for how long? When high-ranking Imperial officers plot to overthrow the Emperor, Darth Vader must stop them, with Boba Fett's help. Meanwhile, a survivor from Fett's very first mission resurfaces. He must then choose, help him or eliminate him. Other bounty hunters are after a very special reward that Fett desires, and their scheme attracts the attention of the rogues Han Solo, Chewbacca, and Lando Calrissian. This book collects Blood Ties Boba Fett is Dead, Star Wars Empire Betrayal, Underworld the Yavin Vasilika, The Assassination of Darth Vader, and material from Star Wars Tales 1, 2, 6, and 16. In Germany, the Star Wars Classic Collection Volume 2 was released on May 19th. This over 800-page hardcover volume transports readers back to the 1980s, when Marvel published the very first Star Wars comics and the adventures of Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia Organa, Han Solo, and Chewbacca. This book collects Marvel Star Wars issues 45 through 78 and the second annual. The Star Wars Comics Library Volume 1, 1977 through 1979, was announced. This oversized tome weighs close to 9 pounds and will retail for an eye-watering $200. After Star Wars was released in 1977 and became a global cinematic phenomenon, fans clamored for more adventures with Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa, and Darth Vader. Marvel's Star Wars comic was their only source of new stories and became a bestseller. Volume 1 reprints the first 23 issues of the Marvel Comics 1977 run, unedited in full color, with all covers, advertisements, and Marvel bullpen bulletins. It is now available for pre-order, and is set to be released on October 3rd. In merchandise news, we have so much to go over. On May 1st, Hasbro Pulse conducted a fan stream on their YouTube channel, where they revealed a ton of new figures for Star Wars Day. In the Vintage Collection, we are getting a 4-pack of Geonosian warriors, including 2 airborne warriors with posable wings, and 2 ground Geonosian warriors, each with sonic blaster accessories. These units were designed to build out the army in that Battle of Geonosis scene. This box set is now available for pre-order, and is set to release on October 1st. Also in the Vintage Collection is the Clone Trooper Commander. Created in secret by Kaminoan cloners, the first clone troopers were deployed during the Battle of Geonosis, leading the charge to protect the Jedi. The Phase 1 Clone Commander comes with 2 blaster accessories. It is now available for pre-order and is set to release on September 1st. Also in the Vintage Collection, inspired by his appearance in Attack of the Clones, is Jedi Master Plo Koon. A Keldor from Doran, Plo Koon was a wise Jedi, respected for his level-headedness as he guided a galaxy on the brink of war. He comes with a removable softgoods cloak, his blue lightsaber, and unlit hilt accessories. He is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship on September 1st. Also coming to the Vintage Collection is the original Anakin Skywalker played by Sebastian Shaw. On Endor, Anakin reunited with old friends Yoda and Obi-Wan, watching over Luke and his friends as they celebrated the galaxy's freedom. Having this figure as a non-Force ghost shows us a glimpse of Anakin's future of what could have been. He comes with a removable softgoods cloak. He is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship on September 1st. Also coming to the Vintage Collection, inspired by Legends continuity, is the evil clone of Luke from the Thrawn trilogy, a mirror image on a sinister mission in The Last Command. Luke Skywalker must confront his clone, Luuke, genetically created from his severed hand by Grand Admiral Thrawn. The dark clone comes with a blue softgoods cloak, a softgoods robe, the blue lightsaber, and unlit hilt accessories. Luuke is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship on September 1st. Coming to the Vintage Collection as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive and inspired by the Clone Wars microseries is Anakin Skywalker and Asajj Ventress as they appeared in their epic duel on Yavin 4. Anakin's outfit is tattered with his exposed metal arm, while Asajj's appearance thankfully matches with her 2D Clone Wars look. I'm not a fan at all of her TCW art style. Anakin comes with his lightsaber, unlit hilts, and an alternate Force-using hand. Asajj comes with her dual curved red lightsaber hilts that can combine into a double-bladed lightsaber. Even though she didn't use them that way in the scene, they did have the capability to do that. She comes with a softgoods skirt that really helps with the dynamic posing. Even the box itself is designed off an old TV, really capturing that Saturday morning cartoon look. The set will be exclusive to this year's San Diego Comic-Con, but will come to the Hasbro Pulse website after the convention is over. Coming to the Black Series is Clone Commander Doom, based off his appearance in the Clone Wars. His distinct color palette of green and brown was inspired by Dr. Doom from Marvel Comics. Doom appeared during campaigns such as the Battle of Ringo Vinda, where he worked alongside Jedi to take down the incoming Separatist threats. Doom's helmet design is unique to the figure, instead of just being another repainted mold. Alongside Doom is Clone Commander Thorn, which also features a unique helmet design. As a commander of the Coruscant Guard, Thorn is tasked with protecting key Republic installations on the capital planet. His main accessory is a heavy rotary cannon and dual blaster pistols with holsters. Doom and Thorn both come with softgoods skirts, and both are now available for pre-order as Target exclusives, and are expected to ship later in the summer. Also coming to the Black Series and based on the EU is an Amazon exclusive 2-pack of Carth Onasi and Mission Val, companions from Knights of the Old Republic. Carth is a Republic pilot who is not always ready to open up about his problems. Mission is a plucky young Twi'lek who grew up on the streets of Terrace. Both of them join an amnesiac Republic soldier/Jedi Knight on his quest to find the Starforge. The head mold and blaster on Carth are both new, and Zalbar has been in the Black Series for years at this point, so it was only a matter of time before we got Mission. Both Carth and Mission come with a blaster and blaster holster. They are now available for pre-order, and are expected to ship on September 1st. And coming to the Black Series from SWTOR is the Republic Trooper. The strongest and most skilled of these soldiers may be selected to join the illustrious Republic Army Special Forces squads, such as Havoc Squad. This figure includes glossy plastic over the white parts, but the orange painted sections are matte, just to give it a little bit of nuance. It comes with a blaster accessory as seen in the game. It is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship on October 1st. Also coming to the Black Series from SWTOR is Satele Shan. A descendant of the legendary Jedi Bastila Shan, Satele Shan is Grand Master of the Jedi Order and leader of the Jedi Council. Her skirt comes in separate pieces, so she can get into dynamic poses, and her double-bladed lightsaber splits into two. Perhaps to reference the fight when Malgus cut her lightsaber in half. Between Satele, Malgus, and the Republic Trooper, it's really nice to finally get SWTOR characters in the Black Series. Hopefully this is a sign that we'll get many more. Satele is now available for pre-order, and is expected to ship on October 1st. We are getting another Legends Funko Pop. This time it's Biggs Darklighter from when he was an Imperial. I think this is a highly interesting choice, as it is a direct reference to his arc from the Star Wars Empire comic series. I don't know his backstory in Disney canon, so I appreciate this figure for just highlighting a certain aspect of a character's life, especially since it is directly from the expanded universe. It is now available for pre-order, and is expected to ship in July 2026. From Hot Toys and Sideshow Collectibles, we have a ton of new announcements of figures for the 6th scale line, starting with Clone Commander Gree. During the Battle of Kashyyyk, Gree fought alongside the Wookiees and served directly under Jedi Master Yoda. However, as a loyal clone trooper, his ultimate allegiance was to the Republic. When Supreme Chancellor Palpatine enacted Order 66, branding all Jedi as enemies of the state, Gree attempted to strike down his Jedi commander from behind, only to be fatally outmaneuvered by Yoda's lightning-fast reflexes. This figure features a finely crafted helmeted head, a highly detailed set of armor, and a utility belt in a distinctive multi-green camouflage colorway, painted with realistic weathering effects, and worn over a black fabric undersuit. He comes with a DC-15A blaster rifle, a DC-15A blaster carbine, macro binoculars, a datapad, a variety of interchangeable hands to recreate his combat and commanding stances, and an Emperor Palpatine hologram and an image caster to receive Order 66. He is now available for pre-order, and is expected to ship between April 2027 and September 2027. The 6th scale figure of Yoda is based on his appearance in Revenge of the Sith. As one of the most powerful and revered Jedi Masters in galactic history, Yoda's wisdom and unmatched connection to the Force guided the Jedi Order for centuries. During the legendary Battle of Kashyyyk, the galaxy took a dark and dramatic turn when Order 66 was enacted, branding all Jedi as enemies of the Republic. Yoda features 2 newly developed head sculpts, relaxed and determined expressions, equipped with separate rolling eyeballs and detailed white fiber material hair. He is dressed in a tailored, wire-embedded Jedi robe and a dark brown tunic. He includes an array of interchangeable hands and feet to recreate his force-using and levitating stances. Weapons include a newly developed green LED-lighted lightsaber hilt, a normal lightsaber hilt that can magnetically attach to his obi, and 2 interchangeable green lightsaber blades. Accessories include his signature cane, a Hush 98 comlink, a specially designed figure stand with 2 interchangeable graphic cards, and a hover chair with a transparent stand. He is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship between April 2027 and September 2027. Before Anakin Skywalker's final transformation on the big screen in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, visionary concept artists explored various sinister designs to depict his descent into the dark side. One of the most captivating alternate looks features Anakin draped in dark layered robes, accented by a striking dark reddish-purple lining, a mesmerizing vision of the Sith Lord that he was destined to become. The 6th scale Anakin Skywalker concept art figure features a finely crafted head sculpt that captures the likeness of Hayden Christensen, highlighted by mid-length slicked-back curly hair using wool material. The head sculpt utilizes separate rolling eyeballs and comes with 2 pairs of interchangeable eyeballs, his natural blue iris eyes, and the piercing Sith yellow iris eyes. The figure showcases a meticulously tailored costume inspired by the conceptual art design. At the top is a stunning wire-embedded black robe, contrasted with a dark reddish-purple lining. Beneath the robe, Anakin dons an all-black look, featuring a leather-like tabard, an outer tunic, a high-collar undertunic, a highly detailed utility belt, and a pair of long boots. He comes equipped with a white LED-lighted lightsaber hilt, a normal hilt, interchangeable red blades, and interchangeable blue lightsaber blades. It also comes with various interchangeable gloved hands and a specially designed figure base. He is in limited supply, so you can join an open waitlist for this figure. A revered Jedi Master and a maverick student of the living Force, Qui-Gon Jinn was a wise, deeply compassionate, and fiercely independent warrior, from negotiating with the Trade Federation to discovering the young Anakin Skywalker on the desert sands of Tatooine. Qui-Gon's actions profoundly shaped the destiny of the entire galaxy. The 6-scale Qui-Gon Jinn figure, based on his appearance in The Phantom Menace, features a newly developed head sculpt that captures Liam Neeson's likeness. The sculpt is complemented with separate rolling eyeballs and a long half-up brown hairstyle with mild graying accents. His attire features a beige-colored tabard, outer tunic, inner tunic, and brown pants. The figure includes a dark brown Jedi robe and a weathered gray poncho. Both outer garments are embedded with bendable wire for dramatic windswept displays. His utility belt and long boots are crafted from a dark brown leather-like microfiber material. Qui-Gon is equipped with a green lightsaber with LED lighted and standard hilt options, alongside interchangeable blades. He also includes a liquid cable launcher, a Hush 98 comlink, an image caster, and 3 unique holograms featuring Master Yoda, Mace Windu, and the Naboo Royal Starship. A highlight of the Artisan Edition release is the hair implantation. Using premium wool material to recreate Qui-Gon's hair, the Collector's Edition is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship between April 2027 and September 2027. The Artisan Edition is in limited supply, so you can join a waitlist today. As a part of the Scum and Villainy line, Tessek is a Quarren, a squid-like species from the planet Mancala. His tentacles, suction cup fingers, and mesmerizing turquoise eyes make him stand out in the desert dunes of Tatooine. Inspired by the character's appearance in Return of the Jedi, Tessek's outfit consists of a flowing white robe and dark gray cloak, along with wrist gauntlets and an intricate bronze sculpted belt. He comes with 2 relaxed hands, as well as a gripping hand for the holdout blaster accessory. He is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship between October 2026 and January 2027. A renowned Iktachi Jedi Master and a member of the Jedi High Council, Saesee Tiin served as a general in the Grand Army of the Republic. Known for his exceptional piloting skills and telepathic abilities, Master Tiin led clone troopers into many pivotal battles, donning specialized clone trooper armor to fight on the front lines alongside his troops. This exclusive figure is based on Saesee Tiin's appearance in the Clone Wars microseries. The figure includes 2 interchangeable heads, featuring 1 head sculpt with separate rolling eyeballs, and 1 newly developed helmeted head with heavy weathering effects. As the helmet is removable, it can be displayed as a separate accessory. Additionally, the helmeted head can be paired with a magnetically attachable breathing device with tubes for an alternative display mode. The figure is outfitted in a full set of grayish-white clone armor, applied with heavy, realistic weathering effects, and worn over a ribbed fabric undershirt. The costume is further enhanced by a dark brown wired robe layered between the armor and the utility belt, completed with a pair of boots. It comes with 6 interchangeable armored hands and 2 lightsaber hilts, one of which features an LED light-up function. These can be paired with a standard green lightsaber blade or a special blade simulating motion blur for action displays. It is in limited supply, so a waitlist is now open for this figure. In the Shadows of the Empire comics series, fans were introduced to a distinct transitional look for Luke as he continued his Jedi training, searched for a carbonite-frozen Han Solo, and faced off against the sinister Black Sun crime syndicate. This figure of Luke is based on his appearance from that comic. It features a head sculpt with separate rolling eyeballs, allowing collectors to adjust his gaze for dynamic posing. The sculpt is completed with a meticulously sculpted, brown mid-length mop-top hairstyle, and includes an array of interchangeable hands, featuring various force-using, lightsaber-wielding, and blaster-holding gestures. Luke's remarkable Shadows of the Empire attire has been expertly tailored. The costume features a signature cream-yellow padded vest over a black double-breasted band collar shirt, black pants, and leather-like microfiber boots. His look is tied together by a black utility belt with a lightsaber hilt holder and cream-yellow pouches. Additionally, a brown belt with a lightsaber hilt holder, pistol holster, and brown-colored pouches is also included. He comes with a DL-18 blaster pistol, 2 lightsaber hilts, and 2 interchangeable green lightsaber blades. He is in limited supply, so you can join an open waitlist today. Sev was an elite clone commando serving in Delta Squad during the Clone Wars. As the squad star sniper, he was renowned for his tracking and survival skills that set him apart on the battlefield. Sev is unfortunately inspired by his appearance in TCW and not Republic Commando, something that keeps happening over and over to Delta Squad. This figure features a helmeted head with a blue LED light-up visor and armor finished in a red, gray, and white paint scheme, adorned with signature blood-like markings and expertly applied weathering effects. To capture his role as the squad's marksman, the figure includes a specialized sniper attachment that's magnetically attachable to his shoulder, a sniper leg panel that is attachable to his shin, and a DC-17M ICWS with interchangeable blaster rifle configuration and sniper rifle configuration parts, complete with a backpack, thermal detonators, and a figure stand. He is in limited supply, but you can join an open waitlist for Sev. As the resident technology expert and slicer of Delta Squad, Fixer is the quiet, disciplined, and by-the-book soldier who keeps his team moving forward. The 6-scale Clone Commando Fixer is also inspired by the dreaded TCW. This highly detailed figure features a green and white paint scheme on his signature commando armor, complete with expertly applied weathering effects. The helmeted head is equipped with a blue LED light-up visor and includes a magnetically attachable communications module. A variety of interchangeable gloved hands are also included, allowing fans to recreate dynamic combat stances and signature tactical hand signals. Ready for special operations, Fixer comes equipped with a magnetically attachable backpack, 2 interchangeable right shoulder armors, a DC-17M ICWS and blaster rifle configuration, and a DC-15S sidearm blaster. There is an open waitlist for this figure if you're interested. The Trade Federation's invasion of Naboo has begun, and the frontline forces are ready for deployment. The Battle Droid and STAP 6-scale collectible set are based on their appearance in The Phantom Menace. As a staple of the Separatist army, the Battle Droid is a marvel of mass-produce efficiency. This figure captures the droid's distinct spindly silhouette, featuring a finely crafted, beige mechanical body with intricate weathering effects. Standing approximately 32 centimeters tall with 26 points of articulation, this Star Wars action figure can be posed in a variety of tactical stances or folded into its compact transport mode. To ensure it is combat ready, the Battle Droid is equipped with a pair of hands with articulated fingers. It also comes with the signature E5 blaster rifle, a set of back-mounted antennas, a comlink booster pack with extendable antennas, and a pair of binoculars. This set also includes the STAP, Single Trooper Aerial Platform. This highly detailed vehicle captures the rugged, functional aesthetic of the Trade Federation's patrol craft, complete with expert paint applications and realistic weathering. Designed for speed and agility, the STAP features articulated grips, control platforms, and footrests to perfectly accommodate your Battle Droid figure. It is equipped with an LED light-up function and the drive turbines, giving your display a dynamic energy. It is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship between April 2027 and September 2027. Padme Amidala was a courageous, hopeful leader who served as Queen and then Senator of Naboo, and was also handy with a blaster. In The Phantom Menace, the first appearance of Queen Amidala and her iconic throne room gown has left a lasting impression on audiences. The 6-scale Queen Amidala figure features a newly developed head sculpt with separate rolling eyeballs, perfectly capturing the likeness of Natalie Portman. It beautifully highlights her signature royal makeup and includes a detailed hair sculpture that replicates Queen Amidala's iconic large wig, with long hair at the back, complete with a screen-accurate Royal Naboo headdress. The throne room gown is adorned with intricate faux fur trim, detailed embroidery, and embellished with cyan jewels, featuring an LED light-up function. The figure also comes with a variety of interchangeable hands, allowing for dynamic poses, as well as a specially designed figure stand. She is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship between April 2027 and September 2027. In video game news, There have not been a lot of updates regarding the upcoming KOTOR remake, but apparently the unfinished draft of the opening cinematic has been located in an animator's online portfolio. Though just a draft, there are a lot of changes from the original game, most notably a fully voiced protagonist. Granted, the KOTOR remake is now being developed by Saber, so even assuming this leak cutscene is legitimate, Saber could take it a whole different direction anyway. We will have to continue to wait and see. A new mod for X-Wing Alliance was just released. Members of the Empire is an all-new original Imperial campaign set in the Star Wars Legends timeline, taking place shortly after the events of Vision of the Future by Timothy Zahn. As a conscript from Parshun, Jans Galland is thrust into the ranks of the battered Imperial remnant, fighting not for conquest, but for survival in a fractured post-treaty galaxy. With the Empire weakened, divided, and surrounded, every battle matters. Every decision carries weight. And for the first time in years, the Empire may finally have a chance to rise again. If you're interested in giving this mod a shot, I'll leave a link for it in the description. On April 30th, SWTOR conducted a livestream for Game Update 7.9, Legacy Reborn, which covered the finale of Legacy of the Sith. With the help of a traitorous ally, Darth Jadis has stolen Darth Nal's holocron from you, the key to her masterworks involving the Force. He is on his way to Karchion, where Hedda Cole and the Hidden Chain have reconstructed Darth Nal's ultimate machine. Malgus and Shae Vizsla are also on their way to the Sith Moon, each with their own goals. With all eyes turned towards Karchion, you and your allies must prepare for the final showdown of Legacy of the Sith. The final epic confrontation on Karchion will have the player taking the gameplay perspectives of different characters during the final battle. When 7.9 is live, new items will be dropping in the cartel market, and are inspired by the Mandalorian and Grogu. Companions Fenzel and Amity are also coming back. The next developer livestream will focus completely on Update 8.0. So here's to the future of SWTOR. But what do you all think? Let me know in the comments below.